The hidden dangers of blocking and muting. Why protecting your peace of mind may come at a cost. While it is true that blocking or muting someone may help protect one's mental health and well-being, and is sometimes necessary for short terms or in the case of a true narcissist, there are also potential negative consequences to consider. Here are a few arguments. Echo chambers. When we only engage with people who agree with us and block or mute those who don't, we create echo chambers. This can lead to a distorted view of the world and a lack of exposure to different perspectives and ideas. As a result, we become less tolerant of opposing viewpoints and less open-minded. This can be detrimental to our personal growth and intellectual development. Cyberbullying. While blocking or muting someone may protect us from their negative comments, it can also escalate the situation. The person being blocked or muted may feel attacked or ostracized, which can lead to cyberbullying and even harassment. In extreme cases, this can lead to doxing or other forms of online abuse. Online relationships. In some cases, blocking or muting someone can damage online relationships beyond repair. For example, if someone is blocked or muted without any explanation, they may feel hurt or confused. This can lead to a breakdown in communication and ultimately the end of the relationship. Missed opportunities. Blocking or muting someone may also mean missing out on potential opportunities. For example, if someone is blocked or muted on a professional networking site, they may not be able to connect with that person for future job opportunities or collaborations. Moral obligation. In some cases, we have a moral obligation to engage with people whose views we disagree with, rather than simply blocking or muting them. This is particularly true when it comes to issues of social justice, where ignoring or silencing marginalized voices can perpetuate harm and injustice. Legal implications. Depending on the context, blocking or muting someone could have legal implications. For example, if someone is blocked or muted by a public official on social media, this could be seen as a violation of their First Amendment rights. Social etiquette. Blocking or muting someone without any explanation may be considered rude and can damage social relationships. It is generally considered good social etiquette to communicate with others and provide a reason for why you're choosing to block or mute them. Missed opportunities for self-reflection. Engaging with people whose views differ from ours can challenge our own beliefs and perspectives. By blocking or muting someone, we may miss out on opportunities for self-reflection and personal growth. Perpetuating online harassment. Blocking or muting someone may provide temporary relief, but it does not address the larger issue of online harassment. By simply blocking or muting a harasser, we are not addressing the root cause of the problem and may be inadvertently perpetuating a culture of online harassment. Lack of empathy. When we block or mute someone, we may be depriving them of the opportunity to learn from their mistakes or understand our perspective. This lack of empathy and understanding can lead to a further divide between individuals and groups with differing beliefs and opinions. Privacy concerns. Blocking or muting someone on social media platforms does not guarantee complete privacy. The blocked person may still be able to view your public profile, and in some cases, they may even create fake accounts to continue harassing or contacting you. Impact on mental health. While blocking or muting someone may provide temporary relief, it may not address the underlying issues that are impacting our mental health. In some cases, it may even lead to feelings of guilt, shame, or isolation. Ethical considerations. When we block or mute someone, we may be violating ethical considerations related to freedom of expression and social responsibility. In some cases, it may be more appropriate to engage in dialogue with others rather than simply blocking or muting them. Impact on relationships. Blocking or muting someone without any explanation can have negative consequences for our relationships with others. It may be perceived as a lack of respect, communication, and trust. Limiting exposure to diverse perspectives. By only engaging with people whose views align with our own, we may be limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives and ideas. This can limit our ability to think critically and challenge our own beliefs. To summarize, while blocking or muting someone may be necessary for short-term mental health and well-being, it is important to consider the potential negative consequences. By blocking or muting someone, we may be limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives, perpetuating online harassment and damaging relationships. Moreover, there may be legal implications, ethical considerations, and privacy concerns to consider. Ultimately, it is essential to strike a balance between protecting our peace of mind and engaging with others in a respectful and responsible manner. By doing so, we can foster greater understanding, empathy, and personal growth.